not make anyone sick jumping around like that. Alright. Correspond Crawler. A small aberration. With 66 hit points. Oh, I did it again. 12 AC. Forgot to put that in. 66 hit points, 10 Constitution, 12 Wisdom, 6 Charisma. Those don't really matter. And it should be a CR1. Let's see what happens. Moving down into the skills area. We've only got damage immunities to Psychic. And because it's one condition, we don't care about it. We're going to ignore it for the time being. And move into the trait section of Pack Tactics. So our crawlers can get a bonus 1 attack bonus here. A +1 attack bonus. Let's say that a little better. And with that, our monster has a bunch of different attacks, all with +4 to hit. And because of the Pack Tactics, technically it's going to be 5 +5 to hit as long as it gets advantage. And then we have a bunch of options to attack with. The multi-attack for the crawler can make 4 attacks. 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws, and 1 with its tail. Wow, that's a feisty crawler. Alright, so our bite here is going to be 4.5 damage. The claws are going to be 4.5 as well. And the tail is 5.5. And let's see here, the bite also has a DC 11 wisdom saving throw or become frightened until the start of the crawler's next turn. Curious. We may need to add in fear because of this bite attack. Let's see what happens with the multi-attack and everything, and we'll go from there. So we're going to do this, plus that, plus that, plus that, for a total of 4. So we have 19 points of damage, and that's everything it can do every round. So we'll just do that times 3. And, ooh, this is supposed to be a 1, isn't it? Okay. Well, we're looking at a CR2 already. And it does technically have fear with its bite attack, which it only targets 1. But let's just take a look at it anyways and see what happens with Frightful Presence. Alright, the Frightful Presence isn't going to give it much besides +5 effective hit points. And changes it from maybe 21 to 26 hit points from that bite. But it's not enough to move our CR ratings here anywhere around. If we look up here at the column, you know, we're not seeing any other kinds of changes here as well. So 21 and 26 points of damage well falls within the range for a CR 1/8 DC, the DCR range. And that's pretty much it. This Correspond is underrated. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's an absurd amount of damage. The first thing I would say is maybe cut this in half. And let's just use a bite and a claw and see what happens. And that's better. If we switch it from leaving Pack Tactics but reducing the amount of damage it can do, especially leaving in the bite for fear and maybe a claw, whatever it was, bite and claws, yeah, and not getting in all 4 of those attacks, we can get a CR1 that way. If we were to do 3 plus U3 again, let's see what happens here. Alright, so yeah, it's that 4th attack. Even 3 attacks, 1 bite and 2 claws still keeps us at a CR1. So that's your quick fix. Just get rid of the tail attack and your monster, this Correspond Crawler, is now a CR1. But because of that 4th attack, doing so much damage, unfortunately.